Once upon a time, there was a prosperous merchant who was deeply in love with his beautiful wife. His business required him to travel frequently, and one year, he left for a long journey. Upon returning after a year, he was shocked to find his wife in the company of a foreign slave, indulging in flirtations and laughter. Overcome with anger and disbelief, he decided to punish them. However, his wife was skilled in dark magic. Before he could act, she fetched a bowl of water, cast a spell on it, and splashed the enchanted water on him. To his horror, the merchant was transformed into a dog. His wife, showing no remorse, drove him out of the house, leaving him to wander the streets in his new form. The merchant roamed the city in despair, scavenging for food wherever he could. Eventually, he found himself at a butcher's shop, where he began eating the discarded bones. This became his daily routine. One day, he followed the butcher back to his home. When the butcher's daughter saw the dog, she hurried inside and refused to come out. Her father, puzzled by her behavior, asked why she was hiding. The daughter replied, "Father, this is no ordinary dog. He is a man cursed by his wife, who is a powerful sorceress. If you don't believe me, I can restore him to his human form right now." The butcher, intrigued and concerned, urged her to do so. The girl brought out a bowl of water, whispered an incantation, and sprinkled it on the dog. As soon as the water touched him, the dog was transformed back into the merchant. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the merchant thanked the girl and asked her to help him punish his wicked wife. The girl agreed and provided him with a bowl of enchanted water, instructing him on how to use it. The merchant returned home, where he found his wife asleep. Seizing the opportunity, he splashed the enchanted water on her and commanded, "Turn into a mule." Instantly, his wife transformed into a mule, and from that day onward, the merchant kept her as his servant, making her carry heavy loads. One day, while traveling with the mule, the merchant encountered a powerful demon. The demon had taken a merchant captive and declared that he would release the merchant only if someone could tell him a story that surpassed all others in wonder. The merchant, desperate to save his life, recounted his tale of how his wife had been transformed into a mule. Impressed by the story, the demon asked the mule if it was true. The mule nodded, confirming the tale. Amused and intrigued, the demon released the captive merchant, saying, "Your life has been spared because of these 3 old men who shared their stories with me. Had they not intervened, you would have perished today." The merchant, grateful beyond words, thanked the 3 men who had saved his life and returned home, where he lived out his days in peace and happiness. After concluding the story, Scheherazade hinted that she knew of an even better tale involving a fisherman. The king, curious and entertained, allowed her to continue. And so, she began another captivating story as the night wore on.